SK Vibemaker.
SK Vibemaker. My interviews are hotter. Capleton in the building.
Don't it? Can't cool. Keep the fire burning. Rastafari live. More fire. Kuya 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 when them see me with the fire. Kuya 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 when me bunny vampire. Kuya 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 when me bunny wobia woka hear them. Kuya kuya kuya. Well there is nothing for no worry about. There is nothing to confuse about. There is well nothing for no quarrel about. Cause from your clean said the fire now I'm bunny out. Yeah, man, and the king of fire, you know. And even if you're dirty, the fire still a purge out, you know what I mean? Life forevermore, salvation, redemption, repatriation, restoration, liberation, emancipation, self-esteem, self-awareness, self-reliance, self-thought, self-control, respect, discipline, diligence, humility, tolerance, self-determination is the key, you know what I mean? Never lose courage, never lose faith. You know, if it is not meaningful, don't play a part. If it's not uplifting, don't play a part. You know what I mean? Be yourself. Know who you are. Know where you're coming from in order to know where you're going. Don't be a traitor or a sellout to your heritage, your culture, your philosophy, your curriculum. Never stoop to the limitation in Babylon or accept the stripping of the royalty and say, yes, it is all good. When Babylon try to change the fact and claim the divinity, you know what I mean? Be yourself. Remember your ancestors. Remember the struggle that they've been through. Remember the challenges that they faced, the sacrifices that they made for us to be here today, you know what I mean? So we can dare and I burn a fire and I hold a joy and I send the message. You see me? I say, yeah, it is real.
What do I say after that, man?
Yeah.
Kuya, kuya, kuya. That's what I can say. You get me? Lord,
yeah,
man.
it's a joy and it's a blessing, you know. That's what music does, you know. But it's a good thing to know that you can do music that can change people's lives, that then, you know what I mean, can give people hopes and, you know, make them know that a greater day they're ahead of them. They just have to keep them focused, know what their goals are and reach out for them, you know what I mean? So you can't make nobody deter you and tell you, say, oh, it's not going to happen for you. You believe in yourself, value yourself, you know what it's all about, know what you want, go for it, you know what I mean? Yeah, people have dreams, you know what I mean? Yeah, let your dreams come to reality, you know what I mean? Even though some dreams are a nightmare, but...
Crazy. Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? Do it for the best, you know what I mean? Do it for the good, do it for the better, you know? Do it for the hope, you know? Yeah, man, do it for the joy, you know what I mean? Because it's all about joy, you know? One of the greatest things in life is to put a smile on someone's face, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm for the people happiness, you know what I mean?
Yeah. In the UK again, like after what, 13 years since you've been in the UK?
Yeah. This month, December, would make 13 years.
So you got your visa back, like, I mean, not to get into the business and that, but what stopped you from coming in the UK, man?
Well, as I said, you know, everything in life, you know, we have struggles, you know, we have obstacles, we have stumbling blocks, you know, we have turmoil, but, you know, we see it as a part of the struggle, you know what I mean? Nothing happened before the time, you know what I mean? And good will always prevail over evil, so no matter how long it takes, you know what I mean? So, you know, the moment is now, we know the moment would come, you know what I mean? And it is now, and we're here, you know what I mean? And it's a joy and it's a blessing, and yeah, I'm definitely happy, feeling elated, you know what I mean? Feel appreciative, and, you know, I'm here to do, you know, what I do best, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, it's all about City Splash. You know, it's next year, May 27, 2024, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So I'm just here doing the groundwork now, doing some promotion, you know, for the event, let people know that it's okay, you know what I mean? I'm here and it's no joke, you know what I mean? It's a serious thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
4 decades in the game outside. Probably even a little bit before that, but 4 decades that people have known since the early 90s.
Right?
You know what I mean? Shelling, I mean, legendary status. Are you accepting the legend title? Do you accept that?
Well, definitely, as one of the young ones, you know what I mean? We still, you know, appreciate love and we still pay homage to the legends before and the icons and the pioneers, you know what I mean? The people who paved the way, you know what I mean? Because, you know, it's coming from somewhere and you cannot build without a foundation. So, you know, you have to really honor and glorify the foundation. You have to honor the root, you know what I mean? Without the root, there would be no branch, no stem, no limb, no fruit, no nothing, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. But it's a joy for me and it's a blessing, you know what I mean? I'm just a reminder, you know what I mean?
Straight.
Yeah.
Now, I want to say respectfully, like, there's a lot of people that know about your legacy in this music game. They know about what you've done and how you've influenced many generations. But there are going to be people watching and listening that maybe are like, Capleton, I heard the name, but I don't know, like, as much as I should do. How do you introduce yourself to a new audience? How does Capleton do that in the 20s? In the
20s. Well, it's nothing changed. It's the same thing like from before, you know what I mean? It's the same Capleton, you know what I mean? It's the fireman, you know what I mean? It's King Shango, you know what I mean? It's a prophet, you know what I mean? So it's never changed, you know what I mean? It's just me, you know what I mean? So it's easy to know me, you know what I mean? I'm the fireman. I'm the one that is, you know, bring the electrifying energy, you know what I mean? I'm the one that bring the frenzy. I'm the one that bring the fire, you know what I mean? I'm the one who interact with the audience, let the people be a part of the performance at all time, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Energy is definitely something that people can always hear in your music and see when you're on stage performing.
Right.
Like, I don't know if you can like delve into like the back of your mind of where that energy came from, like what inspired you to be so energetic.
Well, I eat right, I drink right, I'm a vegan, you know what I mean? I don't drink, you know.
No alcohol.
For
how long now?
That's like from 94.
Damn.
Somewhere there. Yeah, no, and I'm non-ice though, you know what I mean? I drink nothing cold, I'm a room temperature person.
Straight.
You know what I'm saying? And then it is that inborn energy too, you know what I mean? You know, so people wonder, oh, I'm so energetic even on stage. Well, you know, the musician, the instrument, and the people play a great part with that too, you know what I mean? And, you know, there's a transformation when you go on stage. It's a different aura, you know what I mean? So more time people, you don't even know. More time when I'm watching about the videos or looking at a picture, and, you know, more time I see myself way up in the air, even above the band member, and I wonder, oh, me really reach up this, you know what I mean? But it's the music, you know what I mean? The ignition from the audience, and, you know, as I say, when music hit you feel no pain, you know what I mean?
Do you think if you wasn't vegan, you couldn't have this energy?
Well, I'm not sure, because, you know, when you eat a certain things, it will definitely hold back your energy, you know what I mean? So, you know, and as I say, I don't even drink. I'm non-alcohol.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Why only room temperature drinks, man? Enlighten me. I'm here to be educated today.
Ice is not good for the vocal. You know what I mean? So I stay away from ice, you know, and cold stuff. You know what I mean? You know the vocal, you have to keep it up to par at all times, you know what I mean?
No temptation for a little Bacardi sometimes?
No. No, we don't yield to temptation, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Straight up.
Yeah, you know what is good for you, you know what I mean? And what is bad for you, you know what I mean? So, you know, even though people know something is bad for them and them still will partake, but that's such is life, you know what I mean? Addiction has something to do with that too sometimes, but, you know, you just have to know what is good for you and what is bad for you, and, you know, just stick to the right thing and do the right thing, you know what I mean?
SK Vibemaker, my interviews are hotter. Capleton's in the building, man.
Yes,
King
sir.
Shango.
Yeah, King
the
of
fireman.
King of fire.
Jeez.
Never cease, never
You know
stop.
what? I'm not lying, man. Like, I swear down, I wish I had this on record somewhere. One of the first vinyls, I got a vinyl collection. One of the first vinyls I ever got was Everybody.
Everybody a day need somebody a day. Everybody a day need somebody to love, somebody to kiss, somebody if you come cool down your body when you fit. The other day out of me get up on me bottom when me sit, me look down the road, me sight a sexy little chick. She coming up the road, she looks so outlandish. Her bumper cock off and her breast stand up stiff. Me like her figure, she got a nice little hip. 28, 32 and 36. Me step down beside her without any resistance. Say, hi dear, come here. Me love your cherry lips. A girl like you, me surely wanna kiss. Yeah, one of the girl them favorite song that, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Every time I go on stage, I would just say, everybody, and the crowd just take it from there.
I mean, like, was there somebody that like somebody directly that inspired that song? Was there a special person?
Well, I guess maybe just the beat, you know what I mean? You know, yeah, you'll always be a special person, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? It's just like, you know, you just have to say, yo, you see a nice girl out there, you know what I mean? Then you have to know how, you know, how to approach her, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Real talks.
Yeah.
How do you compare, like, King Shango, Capleton, early 90s, the beginning of your career, to Capleton in the 2020s, man?
Well, it's different. 'Cause I remember there's a transition within, you know, the Rastafari energy, you know what I mean? So it's a different, and then, you know, the fire, you know what I mean? It's fire. Yeah.
Do you feel like you're very different to back then? Apart from, you know, we grow up, we get older.
Yeah.
You feel like you're very different to the artists back then?
Well, life evolves, you know what I mean? You don't stay one place, you know what I mean? And it's from stage to stage, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So we've already spoken about the energy and how the vegan life really propels that.
Yeah.
How does the studio session go down when you're in the studio and you're writing these songs, man?
Well,
I know you like to smoke a lot. I don't know if you like it low lit. I don't know if there's loads of company, if it's like a, you know, a real party
well,
in the
just
studio.
give me a beat, I'm a good. You understand what I say? Just give me the beat, I'm a good, you know what I mean? And then, you know, 'cause how we write music, you know, we write the music through, you know, whatever is happening around us in our surrounding and whatever is happening to people throughout society or, you know what I mean, we may have a reasoning and we are reasoning about a particular issue and then we just write a song, you know what I mean, because, you know, we're good at improvising and we're also like spontaneous, you know what I mean, so, you know, it's just natural. More time we can't even explain it, you know what I mean? That's how music is. Even most of the collabs that I've done, it's not nothing that like we ever plan and say, yeah, we are going to do a collab with this person or that person. It just happens naturally, you know what I mean? So the music manifests itself, you know what I mean?
You saying you write down? Do you write down?
Yeah?
Do you write down or you go off the top of the head?
Right at the top of the head.
Off the top? Easy?
Easy like that.
Yeah?
You know what I mean? That's how it is. People say, oh, you do it, but it's just natural, you know what I mean?
Never
I
write
can
as
write
block-
a song off of anything at all.
Never write
I remember
as
it's
block-
one word, you know? You can write a song from one word, you know?
Simple like that.
Simple like that.
Never writer's block or you forget the lyrics. Does that ever happen?
No, you can't forget the lyrics because like the computer, it's already recorded. It's there, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's in the data. You can't move, you know? You just have to just click.
Straight.
Yeah.
Anyone who knows Capleton knows St. Mary is where you come from.
yeah.
Islington.
Islington,
Right at the
St. Mary.
northwest of
Right.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Now, like, there's a lot of people that hear about the place that maybe haven't been there.
Yeah.
Like, give us a tour guide. Give everyone a tour guide of, like, growing up there and what it's like now.
No, St. Mary, you know, St. Mary is a very historical place, you know what I mean? You can call it the mother parish. First revolution, 1838. Is like the first English-speaking parish, the first copper, the first wharf. It's like St. Mary's a lot of first to a lot of things in Jamaica, you know what I mean? The first library, you know, it goes on and on, you know what I mean, for real. And as I say, and the first battle too, because the St. Mary, the war between the Spanish, the English, and the Moors and the Maroons and the Arawaks and the Buffalo Soldier that were fought in St. Mary, a place called Baccaside. We call it Ryan Nova, but it's really Ryan Nuva. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, St. Mary is a great place. You know what I mean? And a lot of great artists come from St. Mary too, you know what I mean? And you know the famous James Bond, the James, because that's where the James Bond movie.
That's where they filmed it.
Yeah,
Never Let Die?
yeah.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah, for real. Like
in the
James,
70s.
Yeah, James Bond Beach, you know what I mean?
Jeez.
We have the Ian Fleming's airport right now too. You know what I mean?
course.
For real. And there are so much great artists come from St. Mary. You know, 'cause you talk about Ninja Man, you talk about Cabra, you talk about Berry Salmon, you talk about Tanya Stevens, you talk about Lady Saw, you talk about Josie Whale, and you can and you go
History.
Yeah, you know what I mean? If you talk about the younger ones, them like Munga, Alapine, Yaksta, name it. You know, man, St. Mary is a blessed place, you know.
And you are very proud of where you come from, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, because
St. Mary may come from.
Because wherever your neighbor string cut and wherever you're born, you cannot be a traitor or sell out to your heritage and your culture. You know what I mean?
I mean, everyone's not proud of where they come from, though.
No, some people don't proud, but you still have to be proud for that's where you're born, you know, regardless. You know what I mean? Certain things might happen that is not right, but that's just how life is. Everywhere in the world you have crime, everywhere in the world certain things happen, you know what I mean? So it's not like, you know. But you just have to know. Say you have to respect where you come from. That's your roots. You know what I mean. That's your ancestors. You know what I mean. So you know.
SK Vibemaker. My interviews are hotter. King Shango, Capleton in the building.
Man, the vibes, man. You know?
Yes, the first time in like 13 years you touched down on the British turf.
Don't it?
Yes.
It's such a joy. It's such a blessing. I feel elated. You know what I mean. And you know, I'm definitely enjoying the place. You know what I mean. The people are very excited. They can't wait till the 27th of May. 2024, Capleton gracing, you know what I mean, the City Splash.
Headlining.
You know, headline.
Overdue.
Oh my goodness, headliner. No,
of
sir.
course. Of course.
True, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, and we have some other great artists on the bill too, you know. It got definitely nice, you know. We have Beanie Man on it too, you know, we have Busy Signal, we have Shensia, we have Anthony B. Yeah, it's gonna be a great show. I mean, know people, this will be, you know, one of the most memorable, you know what I mean, you know, show for the longest while, you know what I mean? You know, 'cause for the people not see me for 13 years, brother, man, tell you. No. Yeah, man, remember the days of Brixton Academy and Stratford, the Regs, I name it, you know what I mean?
Time.
Different, you know what I mean? But as we said, the energy no change, you know what I mean? I the same fireman, the same energy, the same Capleton, you know what I mean? So we just there for deliver, and, you know, we just there for make the people happy. That's what it's all about. For me, is as I said, I am happy for myself, you know what I mean, and the enthusiasm is up and everything, but for me, I'm more happier for the fans, I'm more happier for the people, you know what I mean? So this is all about the people. Yeah.
I mean, your first time in the UK for 13 years, and I swear, like I say, one of my first finals I ever got was from one of your songs, you know what I'm saying? But also, I always wondered if I would ever get the chance to sit down with you or even meet you, because for me, you move very elusive. You're not the guy that we see like out and about. I feel like you and Sizzla move very similar. You're very elusive. So for you to be here, to be like, I see you walking through like some parts of London, like it was on the social media, and everyone was just like happy to see you.
Walking the street of Brixton, you know what I mean?
Do you feel like you're an elusive guy though?
No, I'm a very simple, humble person, you know. Yeah, I'm a very simple, humble person, and I try to stay as simple as possible because I know simplicity is the key. You know what I mean? For me, you know, it's not all about the hype and the fame and the popularity and the publicity. For me, as I said, for me, it's all about the people. You know what I mean? And I love being out there, and you know, people don't even realize that it's me. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't get offended. You know what I mean? You know,
you feel like you blend in? You feel like you blend into these London streets?
Yeah, definitely. That's what about the simplicity, and that's what counts. You know what I mean? Right there with the people. You know what I mean? Yeah, in the mix. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I speak to a lot of reggae artists, a lot of reggae dancehall artists, and they've got a lot to say about this. But you know, you've come to the UK for the first time in 13 years. You're headlining a festival in the middle of 2024.
Right.
How would you speak about this London UK territory, like versus the worldwide territory? Like, where does it lie? How important is it for a reggae artist like yourself?
Well, it's important, you know what I mean, because you know, UK, England always embrace the culture. I always embrace positive music. You know, that's one thing I can say about London. You know what I mean? I say about England in general. You know what I mean? They love the music. They appreciate the music. They love conscious music. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, for real. As always, you know what I mean? So this would definitely be a joy to them. You know what I mean?
What do you think makes, like, why do you think, like, maybe a UK or London audience feels like this versus maybe other places in Europe and around the world? How does it differ for you?
Well, as for me, it wouldn't different from me because, as I say, it's the same Capleton. Wherever I go or wherever I went, I give the same energy. If I'm working, you know, in Germany, it's the same energy like I would work in London or I would work in Italy or France or, you know what I mean? It's the same vibe, the same energy because it's the energy you gave off. That's the energy the people get, and that's the energy they give back to you, you know what I mean? So it's up to me. So it's the way I'm delivering, you know what I mean? Yeah. So for me, it's no different. Yeah.
What's your take on the current state of reggae music?
Reggae music. And we need to hear it more, and we need to promote it more, you know what I mean? And because, you know, we cannot lose the authenticity, you know what I mean, between both dancehall, you know what I mean? So for me, you know, we have to uphold authentic dancehall because we are talking about substance, you know what I mean? We're talking about longevity, you know what I mean? We're talking about track record, you know what I mean? And we're talking about icons and pioneers and veterans, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
What's authentic dancehall to you?
80s, 90s.
80s, 90s.
Yeah.
Does it have to be like that?
Yeah, because, all right, even in Jamaica, we have some retro events. You know what I mean? We have a couple of them well, and they are some of the most successful events. You know, people come out in their tens and their thousands. More time, it's unbelievable. You know what I mean? You can't believe.
What about where we're at now? Like, trap dancehall seems to be a thing that's like quite big.
Well,
I mean, it seems like a lot of the reggae artists are rapping more than maybe doing the DJing.
As I said, we need to stick. We need to stick to the authentic part of the thing. You know what I mean? So, you know, we're not supposed to lose the authenticity. As I said, the music are going to always evolve. You know, new youth are going to always rise. You understand me? I say new genre are going to come. You know, but as I said, you know, space is there for it. You understand me? So we're not beat down the youths them either. I'm telling the younger youths them that, you know, if you're doing 10 songs, make sure it's even 2 conscious. You know what I mean? Do something positive. You know what I mean? Yeah, but as I said, the youth them are going to create them thing because the youth them love experiment. You understand? So them go create them thing, them go have them fun, them go, you understand? God, the youth, them go support the youth, you know what I mean? But, you know, give thanks to me, you know what I mean? I'm from generation to generation. Yeah.
What do you think about the rise in Afro beats? Do you think that's affected reggae dancehall much? Some people maybe argue.
There is no way it cannot affect. It only can enhance because remember everything coming from our authentic dancehall. You know, if you talk about Afro, if you talk about reggaeton, if you go talk about EDM, and whatever you go talk about, everything is coming, it emerged from dancehall. You understand me? I say from authentic dancehall. So it only can enhance it, and you know, we are happy for the Africans. You know what I mean? They need that. You understand me? I say, remember Africa, everything started. You know, that's a core. You know what I mean?
Let's not get it twisted, man. Some Caribbean people, some West Indian people don't wanna maybe what do you call it? Recognize that they are African.
You have to recognize, you know, when you know where glory is due, you know, you have to give it. Where honor is due, you have to give it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you know, and in the life, everything in life have to be a balance. Yeah, you know. So we have to just balance the thing. You know what I mean?
You're in a good place.
Definitely. Yeah, for real.
Definitely.
You know.
Not a lot of artists have the longevity and are so powered up after being 4 decades in the game.
True.
You know, sometimes they're tired,
because I love the music,
uninspired.
Because I love the music and I love people and I love what I do. You know what I mean? And I try to exercise that so people can know that we really love. That's why even when we're on a stage, you know what I mean, I would smile, I would well enjoy with the people, and I would, you know, get them involved, and you know what I mean? You know, maybe sometimes some artists go up on stage and a long face something there and a screw face. No, you don't want that. You want all the joy. You want people to say you're happy. You want people to say you love them and you love the music and you love what you do. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this. What's some of the biggest hurdles you've had to overcome in your career?
Biggest hurdle? Oh my. Biggest hurdle. There are a lot of hurdles, you know what I mean? There's so much, you know what I mean? But as I said, it's even when the transition, when, you know what I mean, we find Rastafari and say, yo, we are taking it to a different level. You know what I mean? And then people would say, boy, it now go work, you know.
When was that? Roughly,
that
what
time,
year?
That time in the early, like, what, 94? Yeah, 94, 95. Yeah, and people feel like it never ever go happen, it never ever go work, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that was one of the biggest hurdles, you know, that transition where, you know, I take that stand there and I say, you know, righteousness, you know what I mean? Yeah, Rastafari.
Always Rasta lifestyle. Before that, was it anything else for you?
Well, I grew up in the church, you know. You understand? You know, I grew up in the church.
That transition from like maybe the Christian life to Rastafari life, how much of a like jump was that?
Well, as I say, it was a great jump, you know what I mean? But as I say, I believe in myself, you know what I mean? I know this is what I want to do, you know what I mean? I've seen it, you know, from all of the ancient man them and the message and the power, the music, and you know it convinced the world, you know what I mean, and people can see themselves, you know, and people can understand themselves, people can see, people can do them researches, because that's what it do, you know, it make you get in yourself, you know what I mean, it give you a certain amount of spirituality, because the music has a certain amount of soul, so it give you time and it give you a chance to find yourself and to be yourself and to get in yourself, you know what I mean, it give time to find your spirituality, because at the end of the day, it's only our spirituality can save us, you know what I mean, so, you know, yeah, that transition then, yeah, was a great hurdle for me, you know what I mean, and we cross it, you know what I mean, till me end up start put, you know, like conscious lyrics and dancehall beat. You know what I mean? Put out some Congo drum in a dancehall and them things where people feel like it wouldn't happen, you know what I mean?
I mean, you inspire so many people for your musicality, your consciousness, and the swag, the fashion. Okay. I mean, I feel like you're wearing some custom-made stuff today. I don't even know how to explain what you're wearing. But talk to me what inspires the swag, though, the drip.
I want to this, well, fashion, remember say music, you know, fashion go with it, you know.
Ever stylist? I don't mean to, like, respectfully, I mean, was there ever a stylist?
Like, well, me have my original designer, but I still gave other designer the opportunity. I still, you know, support them, you know, give them a strength, you know what I mean? Because even this is not really my original designer. This is someone different, but straight, you know what I mean? Straight, we still give people the glory to, you know.
I mean, but what inspires the drip, the fashion, the swag, man? Well, like, is it much of a challenge? Like, does it come effortless? Like, do you look at some magazines, or do you speak to someone, or is there a person?
No. It's ardent. You know what I mean? It's like magical. It's like mystical. It's like royalty. It's not like something that you plan. It's like it just happened. Because even when I met my designer, he didn't know that he was gonna sew for me. Even the man who made the shoes. You know, bless his soul, he passed away now, so his son take up the job now. So, you know, he's still going on. He didn't know he was going to make the shoes.
What's his name?
Well, the father name is Dada. Now the son name is Ken. So Ken is doing the shoes now.
Man like Ken, man.
Yeah. So the designer would work with the shoes, man. So the designer will take the material to the shoes, man, and then all of my shoes made from scratch. You know what I mean? And they're genuine leather. You know what I mean? So it's not like you go in the store and you buy your shoes and you wrap it. It's made from scratch. You know, you can see this.
That's what we call bespoke.
Yeah.
Original, one of one thing.
And then for me, it's a thing when you presentation and representation. You know what I mean? So you have to present and you have to represent. You know what I mean? And
red, green, and gold is all over.
You see, your apparel will always be a part of the thing. You know what I mean? You can't go on stage and look like normal people when you're looking at the crowd and you see a man all in a designer outfit. Or you go up on stage and somebody in the crowd look hotter than you on stage as an artist. That not look good. Or somebody look exactly like how you look. You understand what I say? You have to make a difference there, you know
Straight
what I mean?
up.
Yeah. For real.
We saying we're getting a new album anytime soon, project?
Yeah.
I mean, it's long overdue, right?
This coming 2024. Yeah, the album is coming. It's almost finished. Yeah, man.
What kind of information you have for us, man? A lot of collaborations? You're going to be genre blending or anything like that?
Well, as I say, you know, variation, you know what I mean? Maybe we have one or few collabs. We have a lot of collabs out for come out right now with some, you know, some of the giants them in the business, you know, including Barry Salmon, Butch Banton, Sizzler, Bounty Killer, name it, a lot of them, you know what I mean? But it's mostly one drop though, roots and culture, like real authentic roots and culture. You know what I mean? When you hear it, you say, yeah, this is it. You know what I mean? Yeah, because you know it's been a while I haven't dropped an album, so you know it have to have the bang there. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
Yeah, man. So
listen, man, SK Vibemaker, my interviews are hotter. Big conversation today with Capleton, King Shango. You know,
man, it's a
Jesus.
give thanks for life.
Hey, man, thanks for real, man.
SK Vibemaker.